G'day, that's Safety Guy here. Take 6. Somebody had asked me sometime before Christmas if I would mention or talk about return to work for injured workers. So here it is. In Ontario, where I do the bulk of my health and safety, where most of my health and safety experience comes from, in Ontario, it's legislated that the employer has to provide a return to work policy for that injured worker. So this is my opinion and my view only. I don't speak for anybody else specifically. Now, I do like return to work. I think it's a very, very good idea. I had this eye drastically damaged because I wasn't wearing safety glasses 14, 15 years ago. And I had a chunk of metal stuck in there. It took 45% of the vision, 50% of the vision out of this eye. I was back to work the next day on modified duty, wearing sunglasses and safety glasses. And finally, I learned my lesson. 6 years ago, I smashed this finger right across here because it got stuck between a Burke bar and a cement wall, and it beat the crap out of it. I was back to work that afternoon. Now, granted, that is not a broken or blown out ACL. That is not a severe back injury. That is not a broken bone, major leg bone or arm bone. However, I was back to work the next day because that's what I like to do. I don't like sitting at home. Return to work is a good idea because it keeps the worker active. Okay? It gets them away from the TV, watching The Price is Right and daytime dramas when they could be at work, and keeping their head in the game and possibly fighting off depression or anxiety of some kind. Workman's compensation only pays a fraction of that hourly rate. So if you're sitting at home, instead of doing light duties or modified duties at work, you're getting paid a fraction of your wage. If you're sitting in a tool crib, if you're helping the site superintendent out, if you're helping the safety guy go through safety documentation, that's viable, useful, good work. That's beneficial to the company, beneficial to the project, and at the end of the day, it's beneficial to that worker. Okay, it's good for the employer so that they can help monitor that worker, make sure it doesn't go into some kind of a deep funk. Okay, because if you're sitting at home, that potential is definitely there. Again, this is just my opinion. I've had workers with blown out ACLs. I've had guys with broken legs, lower legs, guys with broken arms, broken wrists, stitches. They've all come back to the job. Granted, the broken foot, the broken leg, and the blown out ACU, they had some hospital time, but they were still at least brought back on modified duty. Again, I think it's a good idea. It's mandated in Ontario. I bet you dollars to donut it's mandated in the rest of the provinces and the territories in Canada. And I bet you most of the donuts that I have that the same thing works in the States. So, long of the short is, or the short of the long is, yes, return to work policies are a good idea. Should the worker use it? I strongly advise that they do because it helps keep them in the game. I hope this helps, or if nothing else, starts another conversation. Please, any more comments, topics you want me to talk about, questions, I'll do what I can. Let me know below in the comment section, either on LinkedIn or my YouTube channel, that's Safety Guy 68, or through my Instagram. I will do my best to give you informed answers and valid opinions, if that's helpful. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.